Hello again, Doc on the clock with more MAGMML3. And it's time for 11th place, Access Corridor Alpha. 82 points. We are in high scoring territory. This is Flashman's bronze favorite. He gave it a 98. He gave it perfect scores in everything except functionality. That feels very Flashman to me. It's also potentially on the easier side. BBLIR, a name I know, so let's go see what he made. Oh boy. And lots of things are disabled. No utilities, no tornado blow, no ice wall. I'm guessing because they don't play very nicely with the gravity flip. In theory, the gravity flip should be able to get us anywhere we need that utilities would otherwise be necessary. If you flip gravity by accident and did not realize what you did, you press up or down to switch. I do feel like the background thing did at least give me a fair indication of that being the case, but I also like the schematics. 132 centimeters tall, 105 kilograms. Mega Man is a hefty boy. I don't know if those are canonical numbers or not. It wouldn't surprise me if they were, though. Core malfunctioning. Why is the core malfunctioning? Alright. So, we have the enemies that switch gravity when we switch, except they will always do it based on where they are when they start out, not based on our gravity. They'll flip based on when we flip, but they won't necessarily stay aligned with us. Oh, that's a screen wrap. Interesting. Alright. Oh, it's indicated, so I can also jump normally because gravity flip is not tied to jump, but to up and down, which would only be an issue if we had ladders to deal with. I'm going to guess that... Oh, wow, enemies scream wrap too. And wow, I was not even remotely looking in the right direction to notice that there was a spike there. I do that kind of a lot, don't I? A little bit tunnel vision when it comes to Mega Man, I guess. Probably when it comes to more than just Mega Man. That's a very clean screen wrap. I do not know what was, what sort of technology was being used here, but it is very, very, very good technology. Alright. Let's actually pay a decent bit of attention to the fact that we have spikes that are in our way. Oh, okay. They open and close based on the gravity. So you are actually encouraged to be in certain positions as a result. And those fire waves are too dense to, those fire waves are too dense to just ignore the, gravity. Do I want to be doing something with these? It might just be an introduction. I do not have magnet beams, so I cannot slide into those little spots. So I have to presume that that's not what's going to be hiding one of the tokens. I don't think I can slide under those, so... Oh, jeez. There's a token there, and it's the second one, so I've missed the first one somehow. I am not sure how or where. I did not see any side paths that I... Not just that I missed, I did not see any side paths, period. And, yeah, you are going to be asked to be gravity flipping in mid-jump. Oh, whoa, okay. Four health bars, huh? It's being uncooperative. Okay, we've got some... Okay, this one is all about tracking you, apparently. Although it's not... Those lasers are not the best at figuring out which direction I am. Okay, this one's about wide shots. Oh, I misread that. That one was particularly wide. I probably could have gotten away with being under that. Now it's flipping around. Kind of a long boss, but it's not a super difficult one. But I somehow missed 2 out of the 3 tokens in there. I did not. You were not here before. No offense, but I refuse to appear in your little marine compendium. I don't want my data going public. If you want something to catch, look for something with an aquatic name. Something blue. Anything that ain't me. That's hinting at something. But what did I miss? Well, they're all, like, clumped right together. Okay. So I don't have to worry until after the first checkpoint. So let's just... I, like, did not even use any special weapons in that stage. A rarity for me. Alright. We've reached the first checkpoint. That's what I was intending to do. Since once I start going right again, is that... One of the reasons I wasn't using special weapons was because I didn't need to use laser tracking at all. Okay. Okay, so... the first one is a screen transition on the right side of this room. I didn't think there was a way to get in. Oh, hang on. I see it. I wasn't anticipating a breakable wall. Yeah, can't slide under that. Okay, that's where 2 is. I need to transition before I can get to the third one. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's a an opening there. It did not register with me for some reason. Hi there, OC. Storm Gunner M308 Custom. Surprised mech suit noises. Why are you so surprised? Ain't you ever seen a robot before? Okay, well, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be worrying about the Marine Compendium at the moment. I will do that later. Yeah, fortunately, it's not a super long stage, so it's not that difficult to go through and catch those tokens again. But yeah, having the map kind of helped a little bit there because I really did not know what I was looking for. Oh. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the right bumper. I did not want the leaderboards. Okay, Metal Storm. I've never played that. Might be worth looking into. At-will gravity swapping is an interesting function. Yeah, all the enemies were pretty simple. I think that was probably by design. Because of the gravity flipping, they didn't want to make anything too complicated. Because who knows how well all the enemies will play with gravity flip. Okay, the boss is called Atlantis. And yeah, it's a boss that really doesn't do a lot of damage and doesn't pepper the screen with a whole lot at once, so it's mostly just chewing through that health bar. Well, they might be, but I wouldn't know because I've never played Metal Storm. I think I've like seen like brief moments of it, but I don't think I've ever seen like a full playthrough. I mean, gravity flipping is implemented like this, and the screen wrapping is implemented like this. Seem like they're pretty complex to me. I mean, the execution is simple, but the code to make that all work as well as it does, yeah, I'm guessing that's not remotely simple. It's interesting how we've had like 3 or 4 different variations on a gravity flip gimmick in this contest alone. We had one where everything was just VVVVVV jump, jump or flip or whatever. We've had the traditional Mega Man location-based flipping, and then we had this one, which is flipping on command and also still having the ability to jump. And it's very interesting how, despite the fact that all 3 are gravity flipping, all 3 of them have completely different feels from each other. I'm not just talking about the quality of the stages either. You need to stop complaining about the stage being short. The stage is the appropriate length for what it is. It is indeed a little bit short compared to other stages, but for what its ideas carry it, I think that it shouldn't have been any longer than it was. I don't know, I think that you could have done that on 2 health bars and had to take 2 damage instead of 3 from the buster. 7 shots per phase as opposed to 10 seems like a better balance to me, but that's just me. That and most of what is locked is just not really needed. Like, the stage is designed so that everything is accessible through the gravity flip. So, there is no real need to worry about having to use Magma Beam. And thus no need to worry about having to code it so that it works properly with it. I'm obligated to report these issues, I'm not obligated to care about them. That's a quote to remember. More evidence that they do in fact go back and make adjustments to their comments when the placings are decided. I didn't think the spikes were too hard to notice. I'm just bad at noticing. I'm bad at noticing in general. M308. I'm gonna guess M308 is from Metal Storm. It seems like a pretty safe guess. I've been working on my core strength a lot with using the equipment here. By core strength, I mean my CPU core. What did you think I was referring to? The torso that I definitely have? I mean... I was not trying to... I'm not questioning your torso. You define things how you want to define them, but how does working out improve your CPU strength? That I do not understand. Head might be the strongest tier boss in this tournament. They won't be pulling any punches, kid. And from here on out, the challenges will keep getting tougher. Good luck, you'll need it. Well, they might be the toughest tier boss, or they might not be. I don't know if the tier bosses actually scale in difficulty with the tiers. I do know that it is the last tier boss, because tier 15 does not have one. So, we will take care of that next time. That's all for me for now. Until then, this is Doc. I'll see you later.